there are aspects of the UFO phenomenon that seem like it could be like a physical phenomenon, right? There are instances where, there's you have the extraterrestrial hypothesis, and that in the 90s or really in the 50s and 60s, that was a very popular idea because we started the space exploration and the space missions. So these anomalous objects must be from space, right? It's just the most obvious idea. So it was very popular in ufology at the time. It was at that point, it was in vogue. It was sexy. Now, our science and space exploration has advanced. Everything looks so far away, light years. Nothing can really seems like it'd be, even if they were traveling at the speed of light, it would still take them like thousands of years to get to us. So that doesn't really make sense. So the interdimensional hypothesis is very popular now, which Jacques Vallée championed in the late 60s, early 70s when he began to broach those ideas. That, wow, maybe they're from a different reality or time space and they can just blip into our reality. That makes more sense in the sense of instead of them traveling from A to B. So that's just to put this conversation into a bit of context. However, I mean, I hate to say this, but I think it's something like all of the above. Because the idea that we're being visited by advanced extraterrestrial intelligence, to me, if there's an intelligence out there that's millions of years advanced, why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't they have found a solution to that? In the course of 1,000 years, we can look back at our ancestors 1,000 years ago and be like, man, they really couldn't do anything, right? Like they didn't even have toilets or whatever, right? I mean, look what we have now with these smartphones, AI. We're a different civilization. So an extraterrestrial intelligence that's a physical being like us that evolved on another planet out in space that's a million years ahead of us, you don't think that they can figure out how to get from there to there? Like, you don't think that they've advanced in physics so much that they'll find a way? I think that they could. So although the extraterrestrial hypothesis, ETH, is not popular by today's standards because it's not sexy or in vogue and with the modern scientific discoveries of dimensions and whatnot, I do think that, of course, that the idea of the extraterrestrial hypothesis is very likely. I think it's very probable that even if they're extraterrestrial intelligence, why wouldn't they be able to interact with dimensions and still be able to blip in and blip out, right? I think that they would find a way to do that, but also that there could be entities from higher spatial dimensions, which we don't really understand, right?